Greetings and salutations. My name is Michael Schwahn, and today we are checking out The Legend of Heroes Trails into Reverie. Now, the Legend of Heroes games, they have been going on for a long time. There's a lot of them, too. Some of the ones you're probably more familiar with are like The Legend of Heroes Trails in the Sky or Trails of Cold Steel. Those are the ones that I see people talk about the most, is those two specifically. Those two series specifically. There's like 3 in each. No, there's 4 Trails of Cold Steel. Anyway, there's a whole lot of Legend of Heroes games, and they're all, I believe, mostly connected in one way or another, although you can kind of jump in as long as you jump in at the beginning of one of the sets. So like the Legend of Trails of Cold Steel, you want to jump in at Trails of Cold Steel 1 instead of doing 2, 3, or 4. And same thing with like Trails in the Sky. You'd want to jump in at Trails in the Sky rather than second chapter or 3C or whatever it's called. But otherwise, as long as you're just starting at the beginning of one of the sections, you're kind of free to just jump in wherever. And this is the newest entry in that very, very long-running franchise. Now, I love JRPGs. I love them a lot. It's by far my favorite genre, probably tied with character spectacle fighters, or like first and second there. Regardless, I digress. And this is a franchise of JRPGs that I've just never actually touched. And I've played a whole lot of Final Fantasy. I've played a decent amount of Dragon Quest. I've played a lot of the Tales of games. But The Legend of Heroes, I just don't hear people talk about it much. And then you just find out that there's a ton of them. And then there's just this long list. It's kind of like the Atelier games, right? There's a ton of those too. So we'll see what the newest one looks like. We checked out Trails of Azure that was brought onto Western Shores a few months back. And this is the actual newest game rather than being a port or a remake or anything like that. So there's actually a handful of marketing. We're going to start with the teaser trailer that came from June of 2021. So let's go. I realized it was a teaser trailer, but damn, was that a tease. Boy, was that a tease. Okay, so here's this is the opening movie, and this was from October of 2022. Jumping a little forward in time. Oh, that was fun. I recognize this character, the main guy, him. So this must be a entry within his story, which I think this must be the 3rd one, because I feel like I've seen 2 other games where he's on the cover. You animate that teddy bear, don't you? You throw it at people, don't you? Look with your special eyes. My brand! What is the tech level of this world? We got people with regular ass swords and then a chick with a motorbike grabbing a dude with pistols. And then we got magical girl with no pants flying through the air with a sword slice. Like, is it modern fantasy? Is it high fantasy? Is it a blend of the two in like multiple worlds, like Star Ocean? Yeah, it was a great anime game intro. Yeah, you're right. Here's the story trailer. Maybe we'll get an idea of what's going on. Well, that answers another question I had, is whether they had English voices.
Why, instructor?
However, Crossbell has no need for you any longer. Now kindly get off the stage.
Our only wish was to be free, for Crossbell to have true freedom.
Do you have gun tonfas?
No one would be able to take from us again.
It's all over.
Damn it all. Have it your way. We'll defeat you as many times as it takes.
I think he has gun tonfas.
I know it's there. I'm just not sure how to truly accept it.
Instructor!
To say nothing of using the Highlands to try and reignite the fires of war.
Even seeing your mask, I get the sudden urge.
Smash it to pieces!
I'll take your words.
Who are you?
I would be fucking terrified if I found like a 14-year-old anime girl in a full like Victorian dress in the middle of a field and I found her in a suitcase. I would be afraid.
What do you think you're doing? This is no way to treat a lady! Ez!
Yeah.
Yet the choice must be done so with peril, for the answers one may not stand to bear.
Come on, let's get to work. All for one, and one for all.
Swords are without form.
Kurt, I'm ready.
And exist within oneself.
What if I could just fight with a motorcycle instead?
If I don't have Ez with me,
I said I'd protect her for you, Ace.
You truly are amongst the finest materials a craftsman could dream of.
just to me, being is what makes a human a human. Reshape! But I won't let you have your way.
Okay, so this game looks cool as shit, right? It looks really, really fucking cool. But I really love the questions that is in chat right now. Can you go through the games on different paths? So we got swords, gun tonfas, magic, and Gundam. Okay, why? There's so many things happening. There's so many things happening. This is the characters trailer. I feel like we've already seen a lot of the characters, but by all means.
We didn't make the choices we did to be heroes. The path we chose was so we could finally.
This series is called The Legend of Heroes. You're heroes, my guy.
This is it. Here's the last hurdle standing between us and Crossbell's
The day of
liberation.
Rain-dependence? Oh, no, re-independence. I can read. I'm sorry. It's like rain-dependence? The fuck is that?
Lay a finger on our home.
So let's see us get over it. Then we can take back our home.
Do I even deserve to be happy when they can't be? Or forgiven for what I did? I was hoping there was a way we wouldn't lose them, obviously. But deep down, I had already given up, embraced for the inevitable.
Never did I expect to have this much fun.
Could you tell us your name?
I go by sea.
Why was I made, though? What is my purpose?
Oh, you're a doll. Interesting.
I don't know.
I don't know why you were made, nor do I know what your purpose is. What I do know is that you were brought to me.
It's up to us to keep fighting for everyone.
We're right here with you. Let's do this.
Where one trail
It's a lot of characters.
another begins. The Legend of Heroes. Trails into Reverie.
Like, that is a lot of characters that was on those screens just there. Here's the features trailer. Seems lower resolution. Yeah, give me that 4K. My screen's not 4K, but YouTube
Beginning
compression
construction
sucks.
of the Reverie corridor. Its function is to present trials, allowing you to cultivate the strength to overcome great distortions in your destiny.
It's the hyperbolic time chamber.
Beware, that foe is fearsome.
Healing strike! This'll be fun. Ah! It's down! Everyone, go!
Understood!
Leave it to me!
So is it raw turn-based?
Magical girl Elisa LS.
That's a hell of a minigame, okay.
It's time to play. If you dare. Question 1.
Food process complete.
There!
Close.
You're finished!
Let my guard down.
Wouldn't be an anime game without a beach episode.
Hold on tight! And off we go. I'd say it went all right.
Good enough for me.
Great!
There.
Calm your heart. You can go for it! Yeah!
Where one trail ends, another begins.
I have a feeling this game doesn't know what it wants to be and is just dipping into too much stuff. Well, this trailer might have made it feel that way. All of the rest of these trailers up to this point, it has definitely been very, very clearly like, this is just your pretty stock standard, JRPG that is very anime JRPG. This was just like, here's some other fun shit you can do, right? I didn't feel like it had any type of identity crisis outside of the weird tech levels up until, these were just mini games. You can probably just ignore almost all of them. All right, and this is the gameplay trailer, which is the latest one. It came out 2 weeks ago on June 12th. You say that's 4K. You're a liar. So many characters. So I'm going to break this down real quick based off of just what I'm seeing real quick. Because looking at this, so you have your turn order on the left here. So this is your Final Fantasy X turn order. There might be ways to drop enemies down in the turn order or move yourself up in the turn order. So this character, it's going to go blonde girl, main guy, bad guy, back to blonde girl, and then the third dude, right? So this blonde girl either had something that gave her another turn sooner, or she's got a lot of speed so that she acts more quickly. And then it looks like your pretty standard health points. I'm going to guess they're called energy points and combat points. And then you just probably have attack, defend, magic, items, and then maybe some characters, instead of using magic, use tech attacks. And then there's combo attacks. And you got some sort of battle point system up here as well. She just pulled fucking death needles out of the teddy bear. That did 23,000 damage. The numbers in this game are big.
It's over.
Like, the characters right here have 22,000 HP. Limit break. That was cool.
Where one trail ends, another begins. The Legend of Heroes trails into Reverie.
Did we see this person at all in any of those trailers? This individual with like the super long hair with like the golden thread of fate in their hands. I don't think we saw them anywhere in any of those trailers. Interesting. Anyway, so this is going to be released on July 7th, as has already been seen in a lot of the trailers up to this point. The Trails series, you want to know one of the reasons why I've never really gotten into it? The series is freaking expensive, okay? This series, like, never goes on sale, ever. This game is going to be a $60 game, and the best discount you can hope for 5 years from now, I am not joking, is maybe 25% off. I have had so many entries on this game on my wish list for so long. Trails of Cold Steel and Trails in the Sky. The first games in those two, like, chunks, they will go on very big sales occasionally. You can get Trails in the Sky for like $7 and Trails of Cold Steel for like $11. Everything else, at best, maybe dream at getting it at $30 off of the original $60 price. Most everything else never expected to be less than $45. Ever. It won't be. Had them on my wish list forever. I've checked the freaking charts of like, what's the lowest this game has ever been priced? It's like this game that came out 9 years ago. The lowest it's ever been is $45. Anyway, that's a bit of an exaggeration. They sometimes go on a little bit bigger sale, but it is not a waiting man's game of being able to pick up the Legend of Heroes series at any type of decent discount, at least not through Steam. I have seen them on some secondary shops at slightly better prices. So, but yeah, some people aren't always comfortable with those. Anyway, so that is the Legend of Heroes Trails into Reverie, the newest entry in the Legend of Heroes franchise, a very robust and long-running JRPG series. It actually looks pretty cool. I have some questions in general about it, most of which I've expressed in this video. Cheapest one is $19.99 on the summer sale. Rough, because a lot of them are not new. They are not recent. It is not like, no. Anyway, yeah, so lots of questions. Trails in the Sky is $9.99. Okay. I expected that. That's the only one that normally gets, like, cheap. But it's also one of the oldest. So, yeah. Anyway, let me know what your thoughts are. If you are a big Legend of Heroes fan, if you want to lay on us some knowledge, absolutely. Give it to us. Put it down. Give us some breakdown in the comments. Explain some things. We would love for your information to be shared with us. Help me. Otherwise, if you're new to the franchise or you're just seeing this video because you just felt like clicking on it, 1, thank you. And 2, let me know what your thoughts are. Put them down in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you. If you can't tell, I like to talk and I'd love to talk some more if you want to talk with me. And 2 great places to do so are Discord and Twitter. So just hit me up and let's have a conversation. Much like the conversation that we've been having in chat this entire time, because this video is recorded live on stream on Twitch and I would love to see you there. If you enjoyed this video, please leave it a like. If you want to catch future videos, please subscribe to the channel. If you do watch one of the other videos on the channel, or if I see you in the live stream, thank you and enjoy.